Dennis, it was a lovely moment when you stopped and put your bag down and thanked the crowd as you left the court. Can you just tell us what your emotions or feelings were at that moment?
Honestly, it was so much fun to be part of that atmosphere in the match, and and this whole 2 weeks. It's another life-changing event for me, and it's first of all, it's thanks to the crowd. They've been having my back these past couple months, and they've been really carrying me. So without them, surely enough, it wouldn't be possible. And obviously, my team as well. They put in so much hard work for me, and a lot of my team members are missing time with their family and their kids to be here with me. So it honestly means so much to me for them to try to make time for me. And lastly, I just want to thank my parents. Unfortunately, they couldn't come. My mom said she would try to come if I had one today for my next match, but it was just too tough with the kids, and she didn't want to. She didn't want to feel like she was betraying her students. So, which I completely understand. For her, it's always priority is her students. So it's it is what it is.
One question each, so I can get to as many people as possible.
And Denis, you had a great run here. What lessons do you take with you from this experience?
The biggest lesson is that I'm able to compete with these guys. I still think I have a lot of work to do. It's just been 2 tournaments, but I really feel like I have to put in a lot of work this off season to kind of secure my spot in this rankings, and just to be able to compete with these guys, week in and week out.
It's safe to say that in the last month your world has changed.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the world look like after Edmonton, and what are you going to be doing for the rest of the year?
Well, after Edmonton, it's Labour Cup, and then I'm not sure yet. With my ranking, I'm getting into some ATPs and then not others, so it's a lot of picking and choosing. I haven't decided with my coach yet, but we're going to make that decision shortly.
All the way in the back.
Denis, you've talked a lot about how this has been life-changing for yourself. What do you think what you've done over the last month has done for tennis in Canada?
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the proudest things I am. For me, like I said, my goal is to raise the level of Canadian tennis and just have more kids picking up a racket instead of a hockey stick. And I think I've definitely helped to do that, and hopefully I can keep doing it. I know a lot of people were tweeting towards me that don't even follow tennis, and they're starting to get into the sport because I've been doing well. So it's really inspiring for me. It makes me really want to keep working hard so that I can keep motivating these kids to try to pick up a racket and hopefully become as a player like Milos or like Vasek or even me.
Denis, what's been your favorite memory, do you think, of the past 10 days?
Favorite memory in the past 10 days. Honestly, I think it was the sound, the roar of the crowd when I put my bags down and I went to applaud them. They were all screaming, and it was so loud, and it was a great moment for me. It really has a special place in my heart, and now in New York for sure, it will always have a special place for me. And hopefully I can come back here for many more years and just try to do some damage.
Just describe the match from your side of the net today, sort of how it evolved.
Yeah, I think I had a lot of chances. I don't think I played as well today as I have been these past 2 weeks, but I mean that's tennis. It's gonna happen. I think Pablo played a very, very great match. He stayed very tough mentally in the big points, and he just played three tie breaks that were better than mine. But I was up in the first, up in the third, so I definitely had my chances, and very disappointed that I wasn't able to keep my leads. But at the end of the day, it's tennis, and I still have a lot of things to learn. So hopefully I can come back, and hopefully one day I can make it further here.
Here in the United States, we're sort of desperately looking for a young, charismatic, long-haired guy with a great flowing backhand. Do you think you could have impact beyond Canadian borders? Do you think your appeal goes beyond that? Just talk about that possibility of being a really appealing character for our game.
Definitely. I mean, just a couple days ago in Central Park, I was just walking with my team, and I ran into this kid who was just, he was shaking, seeing me, and for me, it's so nice for me to see. I mean, this kid, like I'm just walking, doing my business, and this kid comes up to me, and he tries to talk to me, but he can't really, completely start a conversation. I mean, he's shaking so much, and he's just like, oh my God, wow, I can't believe this, So, yeah, it's honestly inspiring, and it's moments like this. I grew up wanting to play tennis. I want to try to change the sport, and hopefully, first of all in Canada, but definitely in America. I think I'm making an impact, and hopefully I can continue to do so, because for me, I mean, the best thing in life is to see kids like this, looking up to you, and just inspiring to be like you.
I don't know if you ever heard of Jimmy Van Allen, who invented the tiebreaker. And he thought that longer match were urological torture. Do you wish he hadn't invented?
Maybe today, but no. No, I mean, I think the tiebreak's a very smart thing to do. It sums up the set. Otherwise, players can be going forever, and matches could be every match could be like the John Isner Mahut match. So we don't want that in our sport. We eventually we want to finish up the set and head to the next one. Unfortunately, it didn't go my way today, but yeah, I think I definitely think. It's up and down. I mean, usually I play pretty solid. Unfortunately, today wasn't able to play well in those moments. But yeah, I enjoy playing the tiebreaker. You have to really focus on every point, and yeah, I think it's it's just like overtime in hockey. Next goal wins, so it's has that kind of feel to it.
You seem to dream big dreams. How have some of those dreams crystallized during this summer and affected your approach to the future?
Yeah, I mean, well, my goals were, always very initially doable. Obviously, I didn't expect to be this far along at this part of the season. My goal was to be 150 by the end, and that was, I thought that was a very, very, very good goal to have. I thought it's tough but doable. But yeah, I feel like ever since Queens, I picked up my level. I mean, I took Burdage 7-5 in the third, and from there I just had that confidence that that I could play these big guys and go for it. And obviously, saving 4 match points in the Rogers Cup helped tremendously. Could have been out first round, and then after that, I'm just playing every match with the belief. Just the belief I have within myself, and I always wanted to play these guys in these matches. So for me, it's just a lot of fun to be on the court, and I think that that definitely helps me in the matches.
In this match, at what moment or point do you regret the most?
I don't know. There's always points that you would wish you want to change, but I don't know. I don't think there's one specific moment that changed the match. I had a lot of chances, and so did he, but he just played better in the big moments. He stayed very solid. I mean, yeah, I can't pinpoint one exact moment. I mean, serving for the first set, had a couple break points at 6-5, but he played too good. Played a bad tiebreaker. Second set, came back, played another tiebreaker that wasn't too good, and then third set, up 15-40, 3-0. He played another good point. I kind of got caught with my legs at one of the approaches, but yeah, I mean, it's tennis. It's a sport. You don't know what's gonna happen the next point, so it's always a roller coaster ride.
You made a statement about that you glad that you'd be able to show kids how to pick up a hockey stick as opposed to
A racket instead of hockey.
So
Yeah.
is that because of individual versus a team sports, or because you think that more people should play tennis?
No, I just I just love the sport so much, and obviously I love hockey just as much. But I feel like Canada hasn't been able to come up with a bunch of athletes just because there's so many kids going into hockey instead of other sports like tennis. They just don't have that belief that they can make it as a tennis player. Whereas they're like, okay, this is a hockey nation. I'll put my kids into hockey. And it's doable. We have so many great players like Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby, and Connor McDavid. So they have that belief in hockey. Whereas in Canada or in tennis, now they're just discovering that it's possible to do it in Canada, and there's places that can train your kids the right ways so that they can come up, and the kids themselves they're watching the sport more instead of hockey. So it's just a combination of that.
Become the third national game.
Denis, now that you've made this run here, how confident will you be in future Grand Slams that you can make a deep run given what you've done here?
Definitely. There's still so much work to be done. I'm playing unbelievable tennis right now, but yeah, it's not gonna be like this every week. I've been very lucky. I've been playing really well. So there's gonna be a lot of tough weeks ahead, and I'm ready for that as well. I think I really need to get back to work, and my team is making sure that first of all I'm staying healthy, and second of all I'm always trying to get better so that hopefully in the future I can make some more runs, and hopefully eventually in the long term lifting up a cup.
Last question. Hey Denis, 7 times you played in this Open, and you must be especially tired. Do you think you should be awarded to receive the wild card after your presentation in Montreal?
To where? Oh no. No. It's a wild card from America, and obviously it would have been fantastic to get a wild card, but they don't owe me anything to give me a wild card. Obviously they're looking after their players. It's a tournament in America, so first of all they look after Americans just as in Canada they would look after Canadians. So I wasn't expecting a wild card at all. I knew I had to qualify, and I was ready for that, and I was actually really motivated to try to get through the qualifying.